What up, everybody? This is Jay on the radio in the Swag Lab, giving you hip hop, reggae, and R&B, and featuring foreign artists on KCSB 91.9 FM in Santa Barbara. We have one of the newest, most shining lights in the Caribbean right now, a reggae artist from St. Lucia named Zionomi. What's up, Zionomi?
I'm good.
How are you
It's
doing out in St. Lucia?
St. Lucia right now is sunshine right now,
Yay! It is gloomy here, but that's good to hear. I'm happy for you. So let's just talk a little bit about what influenced you while you were growing up. I know you grew up in St. Lucia, and what made you start becoming passionate about music when you were growing up?
Well, first of all, I was raised in a place where you call the projects or the ghetto, So
Mm-hmm.
being surrounded by dancehall music and also reggae music, I was always passionate about that kind of music due to the fact that it was always around me and I had a soul kind of feeling where I used to just sing along like I was on the big stage already when I was young. So
Aw.
the music thing was just embodied in me. I just had to search for it and nurture it after a while, get to know myself better.
Mm-hmm. And I heard they used to freestyle in class. Is that true?
Yeah, like beating the drums and stuff, almost like how the rap guys would do back in the US.
Mm-hmm.
We do it more like, you know, kind of soca kind of speed, or reggae kind of speed.
Okay. That
Yeah.
sounds cool. Well, you could do freestyle later if you want, whatever, US style. I'm just kidding. um, but I also heard that you know how to play guitar. When did you start playing guitar, and what made you really want to become an artist, like, going out and touring and all of that?
Well, guitar was like 5 years ago, seven to be exact, where I used to be by the seaside, and the guitar thing was something I really wanted to do for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
especially going to secondary school, but I didn't have the chance. So I bought my own guitar and then I started, going
Mm-hmm.
to school of music and then learning.
Oh,
And
really?
yeah, from then off, then I started picking up my own stuff and doing my own stuff, my own, writing to my chords and stuff.
Cool. Well, you're definitely talented, so I'm glad you picked up the guitar. So I heard that you're half Italian and I'm a quarter Italian, so we're low key relatives, in some sense. But
Yeah,
how did this biracial aspect affect your life, especially growing up in the Caribbean? Did fans react to you differently because you were mixed and you obviously have a different look? Did people talk differently to you, or did they treat you differently, or how did that affect
well,
your
to tell you
music?
the truth, growing up in the ghetto, they always call me white boy or
Aw.
well, to get it real is to call me dirty white or different. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. It wasn't really a problem to me, too much. Like I would die because of that, but you always get that around.
Yeah.
Especially growing up in a solution. Solution is a kind of, dominated by black people. So
Okay.
being there mixed in the ghetto, I was like the only white half caste kid in the ghetto. So I would always get that little kids troubling me, my white hair, my soft hair, and all that.
Aw, it's good to have that hair. And I'm just gonna. Don't worry, I got made fun of too. I'm very white. I live in Cali. It's a problem, but that's okay.
Yeah, but
Anyway.
it actually, just to cut you short, it actually um gave me the soul to sing to. It everything, every tribulation or everything you go through, it just um to me, it
Hmm.
really adds on to my soul.
Right. It makes
Yes.
you more of a. I feel like it
Yeah,
makes you more of a diverse person.
yeah, that kind of thing.
Well, good. I know you speak French. I'm not pretty sure why. Are you half French, or how did you learn how to speak French, or do they speak French in St. Lucia? I was kind of confused
Well,
about that.
actually, St. Lucia, we speak what you call our patois, which we call Creole. Yeah, it's kind of like French, but not exactly French.
Okay.
Yeah, there are two languages sometimes that sound alike, or they have little stuff that sound like kind of,
Right.
it's just like that.
I know you have the songs Konka and Kawe, which are also in French. Can you tell me a little bit? Huh?
Kosa.
Oh, I'm sorry. Konsa, and is it Sawe?
Kawe.
Oh, Kawe. Okay, at least I said that right. So, what is the song Konsa about? Because obviously I don't speak French
Kosa.
Creole.
Kosa. The topic is like in the world today, to all those people in charge and positions of do stuff for the people. They don't really do stuff for the people, elevate them and uplift them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
What's happening right now in the world is they're the reason why it's happening, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It always, just like saying, from the main, you always have the main switch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the other outlets, right?
Right.
The main switch is normally the cause for all the other outlets being destroyed, if you know what I mean. I'm just trying to put it where you could understand me a little bit.
Right.
So it's like those people in position who's supposed to be doing stuff for the people and acting like a king and taking care of the people, they don't do that. So what's happening, the turmoil and everything, it's they the reason for how it is today. You get
Right.
me? So
Yeah.
Sposa is actually telling you, you keep faith, it's they that do it like that. You know that. You keep faith, cosa. So you keep faith, cosa. Like
Mm-hmm.
everyday people are suffering, don't have nothing to eat.
Right.
And they're the reason why it's happening.
Well, that's definitely a problem, and I hope that gets
That's
fixed. I hope that gets fixed soon. Hopefully, through your music, you'll heal the
Yeah,
world.
so that's what it's actually talking about. It's speaking about there's a verse which speaks of the children, parents don't have no money to send their children to school, that kind of thing also,
Right.
and it just based on they're the reason why what's happening today, turmoil and everything, they're the reason why. Yeah.
Right.
St. Lucia situation, but it's a worldwide situation also, but that's what happens in our island, but it goes all about worldwide, We all feel it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
It's definitely on different scales and different places. It's definitely a problem all around the world.
yeah.
So, obviously, you are very talented and you've won previously the Guinness Freestyle competition in 2000. You played at the International Jazz Festival in 2008. But what are your future plans for touring? And I know you've had problems coming to the US, but do you plan on coming to the US anytime soon?
Yeah, definitely. The US actually wants me since last year. I supposed to be in California, supposed to be doing some tour with Jam Mali and those guys there. Herb Festival, I forgot the name. Yeah, but the US been wanting me long, long, long time. I just try to work on my visa right now.
Well, I hope you come over here soon. Definitely. Let's talk about one of your songs that I'm in love with. It's called Just a Friend. When I saw this video, I just thought you were so cute. And the whole time, I just wanted you to get the girl. And in the end, you get the girl. And I'm so excited. So, is this true? Did this really happen in your life? And did you really get the girl in the end?
Well, tell you the truth, the song is based on a reality.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end, there's a saying like something must come back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it actually did. But
Aww.
when it did come back, I was on a different realms. I wasn't
Okay.
was I wasn't on the same. I didn't have the same momentum.
Right.
I was on a different phase. I was I passed that phase already.
Okay.
But I didn't reject no one. I just made the situation a little calm.
Okay.
But it was actually based on truth and reality. There was this girl, and then she told me she just want to be a friend, and all that kind of sort.
Mm-hmm.
So I just made a song over it, and let's put all my soul in it. So that's what caused it to be a hit, that people really capture it.
Yeah, I was definitely captured by your voice and the whole feeling. I felt so emotional after I watched the video. I don't know why. But I used to listen to it every day. You can ask my roommates. I loved it. So good job with that. And let's also talk about your song Roll You. I love the melody on this track and I love the beat in the back, even though I don't smoke. But I know that song led you to travel other parts of the world, like Germany and St. Martin. How was it performing in other parts of the world? Was it different from the Caribbean? How did people react to you?
See, people react in different places. You get this different energy, but to me, it comes almost like the same, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe on a higher level, you know. Due to when you're out there, it's just like a king is welcome in a strange land, you know.
Right.
So like you get sometimes a little more love sometimes overseas, you know.
Oh, that's
Great
good.
experience. Yeah, great experience, you know.
Mm-hmm.
When absence make the heart fonder, you know. When you're out of St. Lucia, when you come back again for a show, then you know
Mm-hmm.
absence, they miss you. They miss you. You just make them miss you, you know. And
Right.
I think what's good about going on that tour all around, you know, people tend to give you that more energy. You feel
Right.
yourself more too, you know. Mm-hmm.
That's cool. So I know you have a huge performance coming up on July 30th called Explosion on the Ocean. You're performing with artists like Jakir, Munga, and Mishash, if I'm saying that correctly, in the
Misha.
Misha in the Caribbean. So congrats on that. How do you feel about performing with such big artists like Jakir? I know he's a pretty big artist right now. How do you feel? Are you excited to work with him or to perform around him?
Yeah, very much excited. He actually did a show in St. Lucia, I think, just a couple of weeks after that or something. And I was there, you know, I did a performance before him too, you know.
But
But
it's
it's
still
more,
exciting, right?
it's still exciting because right now he's on a different level, you know. So,
Right.
you know, from the last time performing in St. Lucia, right now he has reached another stand, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I just want to say thank you for this interview, but before you leave, I'm going to have to ask you to sing a little bit of Just a Friend because that's my favorite song ever. So I don't know if you could sing a little bit for that for me right now.
Just a friend.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm here feeling lonely, thinking about you. You were one in a million. Don't you have a clue? Many years ago, the love you used to show. Now today all has changed. Whole different scenario. You say this love is too good to be true. I say my love is all for you. Oh, baby, why you wanna let go away? The good days we had, ay, 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 being just a friend. So hard to do, can't cope with my emotion. I'm so into you, being just a friend.
Yay! Good job. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate you interviewing with me all the way from the Caribbean. So thank you so much for taking the time out to talk with me.
Yeah, thank you too. You know, it's been a pleasure. You know, I would like to just big up some people there before I go. Big up to Cali people, you know, all the people in California there, you know what I mean? St. Lucia people, the world, you know. Big up to 12 tribes, all my Girls Led crew and my Lock League crew, you know. That's in St. Lucia, yeah?
All right. Well, thank you. Big ups to all those people. And look out for Zionomi. He's definitely going to be the next big thing. All right. Thanks. And you'll listen to Jay on the radio in the Swag Lab.